Hello friends of Peoria PlayHouse. My name is Lottie Fiddes and I'm the Curator of History here at the Peoria Riverfront Museum. Today I am coming to you from the museum's storage. So I'll give you a little bit of a peek into that here in a little bit, but what I wanted to share with you today is what does a museum curator do? So museum curators were really kind of the keepers of history and art and the stories that go along with these different objects. So we help to take care of the artwork and objects. We create exhibitions to tell interesting and fun stories. And we also research and talk to the public, like I am with you today. So today's activity is we are going to curate our own exhibition. And I encourage you to curate yours while we're doing this or after you watch the video. So you can curate your own exhibition using your favorite stuffed animals, dinosaurs, trucks, rocks, dolls, or anything really. So I encourage you to go find 3 to 5 of your favorite toys right now. Don't worry, I'll wait, and I'm gonna go get my toys too. All right, I've selected some of my toys, so I'm gonna put them on the table. And one thing you might be wondering is why I'm wearing gloves. Well, we wear gloves to help preserve and take care of the objects. Our hands, they get dirty and they produce oils, and sometimes that can be very bad for the objects that we take care of. All right, so here are some of my favorite toys that I've unpacked from the collection. And so now we're gonna curate our exhibition. So the first thing to decide when you are curating an exhibition is what story we'd like to tell. So with these, I think the story that I'll tell is why these historic toys are so important. But you can tell whatever story you'd like with your toys. Maybe it's why your dinosaurs are so important to you, or maybe it is what dinosaurs you think are the coolest, or which rocks or dolls or any of your toys. Whatever toys you decide, you just need to decide what story you'd like to tell. And that can really be anything. Maybe it's why all of your dolls are wearing purple dresses and you find that interesting. That's kind of what's so fun about curating, is we get to decide what story we're going to share. So next is we need to decide how we are going to organize the exhibition. So I have decided to organize my toys by size. So I have my 2 longest train cars, my horse-drawn chariot, and then I have my train with the 2 cars behind it. And you can organize by color, by smallest to largest, whatever you'd like, really. Again, it's your exhibition. Now I'm going to write my labels, and there's a couple different materials we can use to write labels. Oftentimes at the museum we type them out using a computer and then we print them and put them on the wall. For your exhibition, you could use paper and pencil, or you could use construction paper and a marker. Today I'm using Post-it notes. And so that's how I put my labels together. Now there's some important information that we want to make sure to include on our labels. So the first is going to be the object. So this one here is my toy, and it's the train with the 2 cars. So that's going to be the label for this here. Next, we want to say what this material is made out of, or what this object is made out of. And these objects are made out of tin and iron and paint. And then we want to write who gave us the object. Now, for museums, it's really important for us to know where the objects came from. Who gave them to us and who made them. Sometimes we have that all of that information, sometimes we don't. But oftentimes knowing who gave us the object is very important because it helps tell the story of the object. So these objects were a gift from Wallace Greaves. And then next that we always put on the label is the year. So we got these objects in 1971. And this was the first set of objects out of 32 objects in this group. And then finally, on the bottom part of your label, you want to write whatever story we're trying to tell is what you want to include on the bottom part of the label. So here I have written down that the invention of tin toys was important because it allowed toys to become inexpensive, which means many people could buy them. But you can write whatever you would like. Maybe you choose to write why the particular toy is important to you, or why you are thankful that someone gifted it to you. And then finally, we are going to put our labels, after you complete them, with each object that they go with. And now you can install your exhibition. So I've sort of already installed my exhibition here, but at home, maybe you want to install or put your exhibition on your dining room table so you can share it with your siblings or your mom and dad. Or maybe you have a special shelf on a bookcase where you would like to display your objects. And wow, I bet your exhibitions are going to look great. Now, the final step is we open them to the public and we share them with everyone. So I encourage you to share your exhibitions with your siblings, your parents, your grandparents. Be sure to invite them in to read your labels, and don't forget to give them a tour and tell them why you think your objects are most important or exciting or fun. And that's it. That's how you curate an exhibition. So thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope you learned a little bit about what it means to be a museum curator, and I hope to see you all in the museum in the future. Thank you.